Oh my God, this football club, man. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. But hey, guys, and welcome back to the J2 channel. And this is your match review of Chelsea 3, Leeds 2. And honestly, we made this game so much harder than we wanted it to be. And look, thank God for that. Because if we hadn't won, I would have come here with a different type of mood. The way that game was going, the way we performed today, I just wanted to win, man. And honestly, December is looking like just a curse for us, just in terms of the way we perform. We're leaking goals all of a sudden, and it's like, I just saw a stat before I came on here. We've conceded more goals this month than since Tuchel's come here up until November. From Jan to November, we conceded about I don't know. I don't know how many we conceded. It wasn't much as we're conceding at this rate now. I saw some. It was something like that. That stat is crazy. Something like that. So honestly, like, yeah, it's just madness. Oh, it may have been from August to November. Yeah, not from January because we conceded 5 to West Brom one time. So no. Yeah. So the stat was like we've conceded more goals this month than we have from the start of this season up until the end of November. It's actually mad. I don't know what's going on with us, but we got the win in the end, and that was the most important thing. We played absolutely terrible. We played shit. Shocking performance from most of this team. We didn't even look like, other than the 3 goals, honestly, we didn't look like we was going to score today. Yeah, today we had to just shithouse it. We just had to shithouse it. Okay, today Man City shithouse it. They got a penalty today that shouldn't have even been a pen. I didn't watch the Liverpool game, but I did see the City game. So sometimes you need a bit of luck, man. And we got that luck today. It's harsh on Leeds, I guess, but it doesn't matter. This is what top teams have to do. If you're playing badly, you just have to get through it. You have to get through. You have to keep going and keep going all the way to that last minute until you get that winner. And my God, what a game for the neutral. But for us, I don't know what it is with us, and I don't know. I think it seems to be some sort of mentality issue. But before I get into all of that, like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, let's get into it. Look, the lineup, I was happy with it, except for probably like one player. Obviously we had Mendy in goal. We had a back three of Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Azpilicueta, as I predicted. Right wing back was Reece James. Left wing back was Marcos Alonso. Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Jorginho as the double pivot. Then we had a front three of Werner, Havertz, and Mount. So yeah, I was happy with that team. I wasn't sort of happy with Werner because it was like Leeds. As much as he played well against Zenit, it felt like to me that today Leeds weren't gonna off the ball. I felt like Leeds were gonna sit back, and that's exactly what they did. They pressed us at times, but it just felt like they were gonna sit back on the ball. But then on the ball, they was always gonna expose themselves with the amount of men they get forward and they expose themselves in behind for the defense. So it felt like today maybe we take advantage of that. For me, I don't think we did at all. At least for the first 40 minutes of the game, that left hand side, yeah, for build up, it's absolutely terrible. Marcos Alonso and Timo Werner, yeah, you are terrible ballers. You are terrible footballers. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's a reason why I didn't particularly want Werner to start this game. And I know the reason I gave him my preview was, yeah, he just played midweek, but and yeah, I don't want him playing 2 games in a row. But honestly, it was reasons like today. Leeds were gonna sit back. His link-up play isn't good. He doesn't combine well. He can't dribble. He can't pass. He's just ruining the flow of our attack. And then Marcus Alonso's doing the same thing. We did not look like for 40 minutes of that game we were going to score in that first half. We didn't look like we was gonna score. And then all of a sudden, Marcus Alonso, fam, I'm done with this guy. When I saw him do that, I was like, this is just Alonso. This is just him now. Yeah. And people, I remember I did an unpopular opinion on Instagram. Yeah. Somebody done a poll, somebody done like put your popular opinions down below. And I said Emerson's better than Alonso. I said that about a year, 2 ago. Yeah. And people disagree with me. People were slating me. Yeah. Bro, Emerson's killing it at Leon right now. Even though they're not, in terms of the table, they're not really doing well. But I've heard he's been doing good things based on what I've seen. And Alonso is our left wing back just doing jack shit. He slows the play down. When he's under pressure, he loses the ball. And defensively, he's a joke. He's a clown. How are you conceding a pen like that? You're so slow. Honestly, the Titanic would sink quicker than him making that slide tackle. I swear down. That's how slow he went down to try to tackle Dan James. Ridiculous. Honestly, I'm tired of this guy. I'm done with this guy. Yeah? Yes, he got an assist later on in the game, but that's your job, mate. Okay? He couldn't have messed that up. Mason Mount was clearly in space. He couldn't have messed up that ball. Took it first time, luckily. Obviously, like I said, Leeds scored their penalty. And by the way, can I just say, Mendy needs to work on saving penalties. This is getting ridiculous now. I know Kepa is clear of you, but you've got to be competent at least, okay? Because it looks like we're conceding more pens than I thought this season. We've conceded about 2 or 3, if I'm not wrong. Liverpool, Mo Salah. Today, Rafinha. Southampton, Ward-Prowse as well. So we're conceding more pens than I thought this season, and it doesn't look like Mendy's ever going to save any of these pens. It's like, can you work on your penalty saving in the training ground, please? You're a big goalkeeper. People should be intimidated of you. Look at Donnarumma. Man, I'm intimidated when his arms are like this. You get me? Yeah? Come on. You can have that intimidation about you. Just show it when somebody's stepping up for a pen. But yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, at least the last 5 minutes were half decent. It was good. We attacked with more intent, more intensity as well in our play, quicker as well. All of a sudden, Marcos Alonso goes down the byline as the ball fizzes out to him. He puts it in the box. Mason Mount first time takes it, goal. Loving the fact that Mason Mount's getting more goals and goals at a consistent rate. Scored against West. He scored in his last 3 games. He scored today. He scored against West Ham. He scored against Watford as well. So yeah. At least I'm starting to see more consistency in Mason Mount getting goals. Really, really happy about that. So, fair play to him. Gotta love it. And then, obviously, moving to the second half. And for me, it's the same shit. For me, personally, it's just the same shit. It's the same shit. You know? We get it down out wide, and then we put a cross in. Honestly, I don't get it. And on top of that, we're crumbling defensively. It looks like every time we go ahead, in which we eventually did through the penalty of Jorginho. Credit Rudiger, by the way, who won it. At first I didn't think it was, but then when other angles showed it, it showed that he got the man first before he got the ball. So yes, I did think it was a penalty. Well done to Antonio Rudiger for that. He's a madman, bruv. I was seeing him and Thiago Silva reaching the box every single time. Thiago Silva today, honestly, like, I was just seeing him. I've never seen this guy so close to the box as I have today. That's how, like, Leeds leave themselves so open, which is why I'm so disappointed today that we didn't create more clear-cut chances from open play. Against Leeds, Leeds exposed themselves so many times. But then eventually, like I said, we get the penalty, it's 2-1, and you're like, cool, let's just hold this out. Let's just win now. Please, Chelsea. And then, it's funny because all of a sudden, after we score, we get peppered now. We're all of a sudden getting peppered. All of a sudden, Azpilicueta is leaving himself exposed down that right-hand side. Yeah, Rudiger, for one of the goals, was on the right-hand side. I don't know what he was doing. Thiago Silva is now just making mistakes. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like we're crumbling as a unit. Reece James is now getting twisted up. Alonso is getting twisted up. The midfield is invincible, especially Ruben today. What was Ruben doing today? Ruben was absolutely terrible today. Terrible today. I don't know what's up with this guy recently. It just hasn't been great. It hasn't been the greatest recently. I don't know what's going on. It just shows we miss Kova and Kante even more because they just bring something different to Ruben. And I guess they're even more consistent than Ruben as it seems as well. So, yeah, it's looking a bit peak in midfield and defence. We're just leaving ourselves exposed every time. And Leeds, they were playing good stuff, and I was thinking to myself, I don't think they're going to score because I don't think they're clinical enough. I don't think they take their chances enough. Hence why they are where they are, in my opinion. And then all of a sudden, they play this tiki-taka football. Yeah, Rudiger's all over the place. Yeah, he moves from his left-hand side to press a man, and he follows the man. Yeah, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Azpilicueta has left himself exposed. I think Christensen was on the pitch. Well, no, Azpilicueta. Who was it? I think Christensen was on the pitch when Aspi went off. Yeah. All of a sudden, Christensen leaves himself exposed. Thiago Silva, I think, plays a man on side, or it may have been Alonso. And then all of a sudden, tiki-taka, they play around us. The ball fizzes into the box, tapping for that kid that came on for Rafinha, I think it was. And I'm just thinking to myself, what is going on with us? The only reason I can think as to why we are crumbling when we're trying to defend our lead, which, by the way, from January up until November, since Tuchel's come in, bro, there have barely been occasions where we bottle our leads, okay? We don't go 1-0 up and then it's 1-1. And if we do, it's normally 2-1 Chelsea and then, we'll end it there or something like that. Or it's 1-0 most of the time and we keep a clean sheet. What's happened to us defensively? Is it this December curse? Because I remember on the Lampard, we were actually half decent defensively for a bit. And then December comes, We shipped 2. We shipped 1 at Everton, 2 at Wolves, 3 at Arsenal, 3 against City. Do you know what I mean? A draw against Villa. Like, I'm thinking to myself, getting peppered by West Ham despite winning 3-0. It's like all of a sudden we just crumble. I don't get it. I think it's a mentality thing. I think it's a complacency thing. Tuchel said the other day, that he's obviously after the Zenit game, he thought to himself like, well, not thought to himself, he said that he saw complacency. He saw a bit of like, a bit of, complacency. The players thinking, like, pretty much saying the players are thinking they've already won. And he's never seen that before. And yeah, just trying to fix that. And the players have got to sort that out, man, as soon as possible. But to be honest, I don't care. We may have played bad today, but we just needed to win today. And thank God for the end. I was thinking to myself, we have to get a winner somehow. I don't care how, get the winner somehow. If it has to be Mendy who comes up for a corner, then it has to be Mendy that comes up for a corner. I don't care. And then all of a sudden, Antonio Rudiger again gets the penalty. I mean, this guy, yo, give him the money, okay? Real Madrid have just offered him 400k a week, for God's sake, okay? Now, I think he knows that type of money he'd ask at Chelsea is ridiculous. I don't think Chelsea would ever pay him that. But if Chelsea can just at least give it a go, they're not even trying. You're offering him 140k. Give him 200, 250. Try that. He might accept, then he might start negotiating. He might start saying, okay, now we can talk. I can take you seriously because you're disrespecting me. He wins the penalty again. He wins us 2 penalties today. Yeah, absolutely brilliant from him. And then Jorginho, in the end, slots it the other way. The first pen went to the top left. The other pen went to the bottom right. Absolute brilliant penalty. Chelsea win it in the end, fam. Wasn't a good performance, but the result was the most important thing to me today. And we stay in this title race, at least for another week, people. We move on to Everton on Thursday, fam. I know on Monday there's going to be the Champions League draw. I'll make a reaction to that. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to make a video about who could we get, and why I think maybe this team would be all right to get, Bayern Munich, Lille, Real Madrid and Ajax. So yeah, I'll make a video on that tomorrow, guys. If you do enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts down below on the game. Absolutely ridiculous. We didn't play well today. It is what it is, but yeah, we move, people. I'll see you lot at my player ratings video. Come on, Chelsea. Peace.